Assalamu alaikum. Keep those keys running. So I am in a place called Martil Beach, which is in Tetuan. It's basically on the Mediterranean coast of Morocco. And one of the things I've seen here, as soon as I arrived, there was these guys along the street, all along the street. It was evening time, and they had these keys, and they just kept going with the keys. And I tried to find out, what is this about? Why are there so many guys with keys? And I found out that these guys are basically standing here on the side of the road in case you turn up and you don't have a place to stay. So it's basically like the old Airbnb style, where you just basically come in, you say to the guy, hey, I want to have a place to stay. And they share with you the room. They show you what it's like. They show you how much it costs, all those kind of things. And then from there, you make a decision. And one of the cool things about this is something that reminds me about business, is that you got to be in it to win it. You got to be in it to win it. If you actually want business, you have to step out there and go out there. And what I found with most people is that there's a massive issue with overthinking, with procrastination. And the simple answer to that is to take action, is to just do it. But the way you do it is actually a problem. And a lot of people, when they get to things, they procrastinate. One of the reasons is because they don't have clarity. They don't have clarity about what exactly they should be doing. So the more clarity you have about something, the easier it makes it for you to avoid procrastination. The second thing you can do is, once you have clarity, is to try and shrink the action. Try and make it as small as possible. So there's times when I don't feel like doing things. For example, filing taxes. One of the things I hate about taxes is that you have to go through all the transactions. There's so much work to do. So what I did is, instead of myself telling myself I'm going to do my taxes, what I said is, just my one action for today is to log in. One action is to log into my bank details and just download the spreadsheet. But the only action was log in. Now, when you have an action which is so easy and it's so clear in your mind, then taking action becomes easier. Of course, step 3 would be thinking about the rewards, thinking about the pain. If I don't file my taxes, I'm going to get in big trouble. So having all of this stuff in place is really important. But this whole thing about being in it to win it is so important, because so many of you want to actually win it. So many of you want results. You want to change your life. You want to change yourself. You want to improve yourself. All of that comes down to one thing. Alhamdulillah, that is about you taking action. And just like these guys who come out of their houses, they're here, they stand around for 5-6 hours doing the action of just standing there, whirling their keys around, trying to get people to come to them, you've got to do the same thing. Yes, sometimes it feels like there's too many actions, it feels overwhelming, it feels like life is busy, all of these things. But when it comes down to it, you just got to take action. May Allah make it easy for you to take action, and I'll see you on the next one, inshallah.